Hi! It is fall and it is time to start harvesting. So today, Jen and I decided that we were going to harvest what we have around the visitor center. One of the things we have plentiful is these cattails. So using this book, A Taste of Heritage, Crow Indian Recipes and Herbal Medicines by Alma Hogan Snell, we're going to harvest some of the bounty that we have here at the visitor center and try and make different things and share them with you. So the first thing that we're going to try is Cattail Biscuits. To do that, we have to get 2 cups of cattail root flour. So the first thing we need to do is make cattail root flour. So the way that you do that is you wade out into the shallow water of the marsh, find the fat parts of the cattail rhizomes, which are these guys right here. Reach down and dig out the bulb-like pieces, and then to make flour, you can either take the roots and rhizomes and dry them and then grind them up using a rock, or we're going to actually dry them in the stove and use a food processor. And then these are very nutritious and are high in protein. So we're going to try this and see what happens. Was it like, if this is it, like that would have been a good one. So this is the problem, is that the root ball is still down in here. Okay, so cattails are in the grass family. So they have rhizomes, and the rhizomes are what we want to make the flour out of. So we've tried shoveling, we've tried mucking, and so far the best thing that we found is to actually get into the water, follow the stems down until you find those rhizomes, and then pull them out of the water. Can be harder than it seems, but there's one with a little baby one on it right there. Okay. So here we are in the kitchen. We are going to set the temperature to 200, and we're going to cook this slowly for the rest of the day to dry it out. If you were doing this more natural way, you'd let the sun dry it out and then grind it up, but we're just going to do it this way and hope it works. So we let our cattail rhizomes, we cook them and then we let them sit so they're plenty dry. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna use our food processor to hopefully make flour. But if you were doing this the authentic way, you would use a rock to break it up. So we're gonna see how this works.
But we have two vehicles that we can put in replacement.
All right, this is gonna be loud and obnoxious. Actually, it's gonna work. So, as you can tell, we're videoing this as we're trying things, so sometimes we're surprised. So we do have some leftovers, but we also have our first bits of flour. So to separate the flour from basically the husk, we are using a spoon that has holes in it and just basically shaking it out. See the powder? And this is what you have.
Nice.
Okay, so we're getting ready to put this all together, and the recipe we're going to cut in half. So we're going to have 1 cup of cattail root flour, which we just made, a 1/2 tablespoon of cattail seeds, which is our little top of our cattails here, 1 cup whole wheat flour, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 3/4 cup of milk, and 1/3 cup canola oil. And we're going to mix these all together. We're going to use our hands and shape the dough into little biscuits and throw them in the oven at 450 degrees for 10 minutes. We'll see how they taste when we're done. All right, we're putting our biscuits in the oven, 450 degrees for 10 minutes. See how this goes. All right, we just took our cattail biscuits out of the oven, and now it is the moment of truth. We're gonna put a little butter on them just because you're supposed to have biscuits with butter, right? They taste like biscuits.
Tastes like whole wheat biscuits. You can't even tell. You can see there's a little stringies, and so like the consistency is a little interesting. But it's pretty good. I would definitely be able to eat those as part of my meals.
It is a lot of work though. Took a lot of time.
Yes.